Let's get to night 2 here from April 11th. Another very good card on paper. Let's get the women's tag team title match out of the way just because, again, I just don't really care. But you said the Riot Squad versus Nia and Shayna. I said Carmella and Billie. Nia and Shayna have been champions on and off since August. I feel like it's time to move on. We need new champions. I'm going to say Carmella and Billie Kay win. If the Riot Squad do indeed advance and win the title shot, then I would take them as well. Do you think we're going to title change with the women's tag titles on Sunday?
New champs regardless who wins.
You think it's going to be Riot Squad, though?
I think it's going to be the Riot Squad, but whoever wins the match on Saturday will win the belts on Sunday.
It's time to move on. United States Championship, Riddle and Sheamus. This gives me major, Daniel Bryan Sheamus vibes from 10 years ago when, they already had a bunch of matches at that point, but they were supposed to have this great match at Mania, and then they bumped it to, the fucking pre-show. Remember that? And then, it never made the main card. I mean, there wasn't even they didn't even have a pre-show at that point. It was a dark match. But yeah, no, this should be great, though. Riddle's only been champion for, a month or two, but Sheamus has never really... He hasn't won a lot, so I'm going to say... I'm going to say Sheamus wins the championship just because he's lost a lot lately and needs something.
I'm going to go with Riddle, even though I hate how they're booking him.
He's a loser.
No, he's not a loser. He's just a doofus. He's a doofus.
Yeah.
He's a doofus. He's like a doofus.
He's not a loser in the sense that he loses a lot, but he's a loser in the sense that he comes off like a goof, yes.
Like I said, I'll just call him he's just a doofus, goof, whatever. I just he's just so, I just don't, you said it, and they took his persona and put it up to 100. It's I get it, he's a goofy guy, but he's not really likable. He's just a fucking clown. So, I mean, I think he's good I think his matches are good, so it's kind of a catch-22. He's really annoying, and I don't like him because of his character, but his matches have all been pretty good, so I would keep the belt on him, but they just need to relax with the goofy shit. The birds come out of his ass. What's up with that? I mean, I don't get it. What? I don't get, why? I don't get why it's like that. Why are they doing that?
Yeah, no, they got the bird.
At least with Braun, Choo Choo Train, I mean, that's stupid as hell, too, but at least it's some kind of semblance, he's the Strowman Express, he does the thing, I get it, it's still dumb, but it makes sense, but, why, when he does it, why are birds flying out of his ass? Why? I don't get it. There's
got to be an inside joke there that we're just not aware of, because otherwise I have absolutely no idea why the fuck they would do that.
It's just because they think it's... Probably Vince probably gets tickled by it, but it's stupid as hell.
Did you see the report from Fightful that not from Sean Rossett, but that Vince and Bruce were in stitches over Riddle for getting his line a week ago?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I'm looking forward to this one. I hate the fact that Logan Paul's involved. He's a goof. You talk about goofs, he's one of them too. He actually played his role well on SmackDown last week. I will say that. I mean, the guy's a YouTuber. I'm not surprised, but just with the shit that he's been involved in, I'm not exactly sure if you're familiar with him at all, but I'm not a fan. So hopefully Owens and Zayn can have the match they're capable of. They won't go all out, but hopefully it's a pretty good match. It honestly really doesn't matter who wins. Both guys need wins at this point. I'm just going to say Kevin Owens. Because if Sami Zayn wins, I mean, I guess, but I'm going to go Kevin Owens, and he talks a lot about the old Sami Zayn. Maybe they reunite here and take out Logan Paul. Either way, regardless of who wins, my prediction is that Logan Paul is eating a stunner.
Wow. I mean, I would have Owens win. I mean, the whole Logan Paul thing is what it is, I guess. I mean, it's just trying to get a celebrity on there, get some attention, but, I mean, it's kind of random, so it is what it is. I would have Owens win here. I guess you could team him and Sami up, but yeah, I think Logan Paul's eating a stunner as well.
Yeah, I would love to team them up. I don't know if they will. They need more tag teams, and they have nothing else going on right now, and Owens has already lost to Roman a bunch. So, and Zayn's already lost to Big E a bunch. So I feel like that'd be the best way for them to go. They've never really teamed the main roster as faces, so that's what I would do. Speaking of Big E, him and Apollo Crews, Nigerian drum fight for the Intercontinental Championship. I texted you, be careful what you wish for, because I wanted the stipulation for the match. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Maybe it's just a fancy name for a no DQ. Maybe, hopefully. If they're battering each other with drums like it's a fucking Symphony of Destruction match or whatever they call it, then I'm out, because that's just stupid. And the feud's been great, and I want both guys to go in there and have a great match that they're capable of, that we haven't really gotten yet from these two. The Fastlane match was 5 minutes. So hopefully this is the fight that I've been expecting, and not some goofy-ass shit. But, yeah, Big E getting sung to the ring by Wale at WrestleMania. Obviously breaking news from yours truly, so I'm excited for that, but I think Apollo Crews is winning here. I hate to go against my guy Big E after talking to him, but anyone who's ever been performed to the ring, almost anyone, I think except for maybe one person, has always lost. And I think I think that trend will continue with Apollo Crews winning the championship on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I think Big E's like, not that it's bigger and better things, but I think he's been a good champion. I just think they need to free him up soon to go for the Universal Championship. I think Apollo wins here because besides that, really, what else do you do with him? I think he's been great since the heel turn, so I would have Apollo win here. I'm trying to think of people who got played to the ring that actually won. I know Undertaker won at WrestleMania 19 when Limp Bizkit played him to the ring.
Oh, there you go. Okay, he's probably the exception because almost everyone else lost. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio won at 22 when POD played him to the ring, so he's another exception too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Wyatt lost.
Randy lost, Ronda lost, Punk lost. I mean, you can go down the list. Triple H lost every fucking time the Motorhead played him to the ring.
Lost to
yeah.
Terrible.
Terrible.
But yeah. I'm Biscuit rolling. Great stuff.
Yeah, I think Apollo's going to win here too. A Biggie win would be awesome, but I just hope this is the match that deserves to be. Fiend Orton, somehow not a cinematic match. I have no idea why not. Hopefully it is last minute. Doesn't look like it will be. I think the Fiend will win, but it's not a slam dunk just because Orton's got his ass handed to him at every turn lately.
Yeah, I think the Fiend wins here. I mean, if not, what? Oh my God, just end this, please. Just have the Fiend win and move on. I mean, if Orton wins, they're going to keep going. So I would have Fiend win. I'm not that I'm against it not being cinematic because of the crowd, but I just get WrestleMania 33 vibes. Like I could see them doing like the same kind of dumb like graphics and stupid shit. No, please. I like the Fiend, but his matches are terrible. So if possibly they could do cinematic, that'd be better. But if not, I'm having like WrestleMania 33 PTSD kicking in right now.
That was one of the worst matches I have ever seen live at 33 with Orton and Fiend, or Fiend and Orton, or Orton and Wyatt, I should say.
Honestly, my hands are still numb from sitting on them from WrestleMania. I don't think anyone there legit gave two shits about that match. Once they started doing like the stupid cuts with the above the ring, I'm like, dude, no one cares.
No one cared. No one was like, ooh, how fancy, how cool. Like, no one said that.
Maybe if that was like one of the first matches, it was like 6 hours in, I was burnt out. I'm like, dude, just get on with this shit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Raw Women's Championship, Asuka and Rhea Ripley. This has got to be a win for Rhea Ripley, right?
Oh, Ripley, LOL. I mean, this is a big win for Rhea Ripley. I'm already calling it. Can't wait for the celebration on Monday. I mean, I like Asuka, but she's been another like goof on Raw. Maybe they can have Rhea win, and maybe we get more serious Asuka somewhere down the line. But her title reign has just been meh. I mean, has she held it since she got it from Money in the Bank?
No, she lost it to Sasha and got it back at SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. That fucking long-ass storyline, I forgot about that. Asuka, holy smokes.
That was terrible.
But yeah, Rhea needs to win here. I like Asuka, but the whole goofy, screaming Japanese stuff is just kind of over at this point. Just make her more of a serious character, like she was in NXT. Maybe I'd care about it a little bit more, but I think Rhea wins here, and I mean, I don't really know what you do with Rhea from there. I mean, there's not really much to... Maybe if Shayna and Nia loses, you can do something with them, but... I think Rhea wins.
And no Charlotte, right?
No, I mean, I don't know. I felt like we kind of figured it was going to be Charlotte in there, but I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not. And I don't think she will be. I don't think she'll be showing up if she's not already been added. Last question before I let you go. Roman, Edge, Bryan, Universal Championship. Who goes over here?
This is a tough one.
I'm fine any which way, to be honest with you.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine unless I don't really want Edge to win. I don't know.
I'm fine with him winning. I think it'd be a cool moment.
Like you are, and I don't know. I just don't think he needs to win. So, I just feel like the triple threat makes it easier for Roman to lose. So there's a better chance that either Bryan or Edge wins than Roman winning. Because I could so see them having like Edge or Bryan pin each other. Then Roman doesn't get pinned, and they can just have him win the belt somewhere else down the line.
I got WrestleMania 24 vibes here, and Orton wins. When Orton won.
And then you're saying Roman's going to win?
Yeah, I got Roman winning. Yeah, that's my pick.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can have Roman win here, and then you can just do Edge and Daniel after the fact. Like, basically, like, screwed up my chance, yada, 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 yada. I mean, I'm going to say either... I'll go with Roman. I'll go with Roman, but I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel won. I don't know. I feel like them putting him in there there's either him being in there to eat the pin, or I guess they could just, like you said, do him and Edge after. So I'll go with Roman wins. I mean, he's definitely the biggest face of wrestling right now. I mean, his heel turn's been amazing with Paul Heyman. You can have him win here, then have him face Cesaro after the fact. They can play out the Paul Heyman guy kind of thing. I mean, I think it writes itself. Roman's been fucking amazing since the whole Heyman stuff. So I'd keep it on Roman here. And then, like I said, do him and Cesaro coming out of WrestleMania.
Completely agreed. Edge and Bryan on their own. Roman and Cesaro, book it, brother.